your elected official and ask to speak to someone on lung cancer in that office.
Are we ready to find more good, strong, effective preventive techniques for fighting cancer? Are we ready to fight for a better early diagnosis? Are you ready to find a treatment for a cure for lung cancer?
A huge supporter of lung cancer research and lung cancer survivors. It's Congressman Nolan.
Hello, good morning. I tell people this all the time when they come to my office. Government affects us in every imaginable way. So the goal is to make sure that it affects us in a positive way. During this session of the Congress, the White House submitted a budget called for a $2 billion cut in the NIH funding. And guess what we did? We put together a bipartisan coalition of Democrats and Republicans here in the House, and we stopped them from making that $2 billion cut, and we added $3 billion. And I'll tell you something else. Every time one of these appropriations come up, whether it's be for the NIH or the 21st Century Cure or the National Cancer Institute or the Department of Defense, we're there with an amendment to get a few extra bucks. So that's what this is all about. And I tell people how important it is for you to come to town for these kind of rallies and these kinds of meetings with your members of Congress. If you don't come to town, there's a strong chance they don't know you exist here in this town. What's worse yet is that they know you exist and you don't show up, leaving them to the conclusion that they know you exist but think you don't care. And when you take a look at the incredible importance of change, every time I walk into the House of Representatives, I see a huge, massive painting of the founders of our system. You know, they were great revolutionaries in their time. They built a system that enabled change. And Jefferson made the best and most eloquent advocacy for change that I've ever heard. He said, but as new discoveries are made, as new technologies unfold, as the human condition changes, and as the human mind progresses, then so too must our laws and our institutions. And now is the time, as never before, to change our attitude about how we are dealing in this country with the victims and the families and the people who are affected by lung cancer. All the great movements in this country, they all started with just a handful of people who had a vision of how things could be better. And they showed up on the Capitol grounds like you are here today. And believe you me, they made a difference. The fact remains that lung victims of lung cancer have been stigmatized. They have been neglected when it came time for the funding, for the research, for the advocacy. And that's got to come to an end. It is a national emergency. Thank you for being here today to lead that charge.